Alrighty then. Welcome back. Universe mode. We are hot off the heat where 3 different titles changed hands. I'm trying to move the TV tray, my laptop, and mic stand are on. But it was stuck on the hardwood. So I realized while looking back at previous streams that my mic was clipping a bit and making some horrible staticky noises occasionally. I'm going to do my best to prevent that. I'm backed away from the mic a bit more, so if I sound a little bit less loud, it's because I'm not as close to the mic. Hopefully that'll fix the clipping some when I get loud and like count pins and whatnot, because that seemed to be the main problem with it. Main reason I'm starting a tag team is we've got a few new tag teams that I put together that I actually just forgot to put together before. We've got Team Hidevo. I don't know if I showed this off. I may have. We have Jericho, like I said I was going to add. We also have Holy Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love. The Real Americans, Jack Swagger and JBL, Edge and Christian, and Evolution, Batista, and Ric Flair. These were all tag teams that were in the tag team title tournament that I held several months ago. I just forgot to put them in universe mode. I've bumped everyone up to the main roster from NXT who was supposed to get bumped up. So we're ready to jump in to Monday Night Raw and see the backlash of Extreme Rules, where we saw one main roster title change hands, and that was Weapons of Mass Destruction, who are immediately in a rivalry with Jericho right off the bat. Well, let's talk about these rivalries here. We got Seth Rollins in a rivalry with Mark Henry for some reason. We've got Bray Wyatt facing Dean Ambrose tonight in our second match of Raw. We've got Jericho taking on Sheamus and Bad News Barrett in a tag team match, when apparently Jericho is in a rivalry with our new tag team champions, the Weapons of Mass Destruction, Big Show and Andre the Giant. We then have Andre the Giant facing The Undertaker here tonight on Raw, and John Cena versus Goldust. What is the, I'm actually going to check what the next pay-per-view is. Payback! Do I have a gimmick for Payback? I actually want to check that. I want to check and see if there's a gimmick for Payback. Endurance! This is an acceptable gimmick. I have no idea what that means. I hope it doesn't mean like 30 submission matches. Over the Limit in 2K14 was like nothing but submission matches, and it took like 5 hours to finish that pay-per-view. But let's jump right into this. I put finisher strength back to all the way off. Momentum's going back to fast. Inches are going back off. All the not pay-per-view settings have been fixed. So let's jump into Seth Rollins versus Mark Henry. What could have started this? Where will it go? It all awaits to be seen. Very interested in John Cena and Wade Barrett feud, since they're both champions, the recognized characters stepping into the World Heavyweight Champions turf. Could be interesting to see where that's going. As we begin, Seth Rollins fighting Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Rollins still trying to make up for the fact that he took a horrible beating from Brock Lesnar several weeks ago. Lesnar, of course, destroying William Regal at Extreme Rules. Rollins, what I have Rollins at? Rollins is 2-2, while Henry is actually undefeated at 1-0. Rollins, he's fighting back. He wants to take out this big dog with an enziguri and a second enziguri as Henry stays on his feet after all of it. Rollins, a third enziguri. He's going nuts. He's close but no cigar. He's putting those educated feet to good use as Henry throws Rollins over the top rope. Rollins is mad he wasn't at Extreme Rules. He's enziguring everyone. Henry beating him up on the outside. Now throwing him into the ring apron. Kicking him down. Henry might be just trying to brutalize Rollins out on the outside. Maybe Mark Henry is going to take Rollins to the Hall of Pain. He's going to be the new Brock Lesnar. Maybe we could see Henry at Lesnar. Oh, Rollins went for that flying knee as he runs back into the ring. Henry follows shortly afterwards. I was really hoping Rollins was going to do an enziguri there. Now Rollins. Oh! The spazzy Magoo to Mark Henry. But Mark Henry smartly rolls out of the ring before getting back in. Now Mark Henry. A headbutt to the back of Seth Rollins' head. Uh-oh, Henry dragging Rollins to the middle of the ring. Now, working the back of Seth Rollins' thigh. You're going to do something else here. Rollins is like, no. Oh, and a stomp to the solar plexus of Seth Rollins. Henry showing absolute dominance so far here in 2K16 Universe mode. And a drop kick from Rollins, yet to bring Henry to his feet. And Henry catches Rollins' leg. Now, no, not throwing Rollins. Instead, hits him with a sidewalk slam. Picking Rollins. I'm like instinctively leaning towards the mic, but I need to not do that so it doesn't clip. Henry really working the muscles of Seth Rollins here tonight. Let's go, Chocolate! Let's go, Chocolate! Chants from the crowd. Chocolate drop! Henry looking to do some serious damage here to Seth Rollins. Rollins turning around, spinning Henry around. Still yet to get Henry off of his feet. Oh, but this'll do it! Now Rollins just needs to keep him down. And he was unable to do that as Henry gets up to his feet. But Rollins catching him with a quick right hook. But now Henry throwing him over the top rope yet again. Henry showing no mercy in this match. Oh, but missing the stomp as Rollins rolls away. And a sling blade to the outside. That's going to throw Henry hard on that concrete. As now Rollins picks him up. Oh, but Henry throws him back in the ring. And an elbow to the head. Oh my god, and a leg drop to Rollins' head on the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring. Henry now picking Rollins up. And he's got him. Oh, and a big power slam. And a headbutt. Rollins is in serious trouble here. Henry going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Rollins had the ropes. Rollins had the ropes, and Henry just throws Rollins to the ground. Rollins had the ropes, but the ref did not see it. Amazing. Mark Henry walks away with the victory here, not wanting the ref to even touch him. Mark Henry sitting in a strong 2-0 here in Universe mode. Rollins has got to be fuming after that. He had that rope at the last second, but the ref didn't see it at all. But Henry, he's got to be celebrating that victory real good. He's probably very glad the ref didn't see it. Oh, it's a heel versus heel thing here. Even though Henry got a little more face in that match, that's kind of weird. Whatever. I assume blue is face. Oh, blue seems like the good guy traits. But next up tonight, we have Bray Wyatt facing off against Dean Ambrose. A matchup we've seen several times in real life. I'm sorry, wait, why are entrances on? I would actually like all entrances to be off, please. Momentum fast. So, like, I don't know what I did to make it so that all these entrances are on, but I gotta fix that. Regardless, Bray Wyatt facing off against Dean Ambrose here. The new face of fear against the Lunatic Fringe. A matchup we've seen in real life several times. Going extreme every time. Probably not going to go too extreme here. But it is the week after Extreme Rules, so who knows. Maybe some of that's left over here for this match. As Dean Ambrose throws Wyatt into the ropes. Oh, but Wyatt's shoulder tackles him down. Wyatt and Ambrose jockeying for position. Ambrose wrenching the head. Oh, and this time Wyatt's throwing Ambrose into the ropes. Ducking down. Oh, but Dean Ambrose stops him and gets him with a hip toss. Wyatt working his way back up to his feet, but Ambrose is there to grab him and throw him into the ropes again. Oh, and a flying crossbody to Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt losing his first ever match against Adrian Neville, with Ambrose being 2-0 right now, undefeated. Ambrose definitely looking to continue that streak. You think Bray will win? Well, I hope so. He probably needs the win more than Dean, but I'm sure Dean would disagree. Bray 0-1 so far, Ambrose 2-0. This battle spilling out to the outside. The two of them fighting on the ring. Oh! And Ambrose throwing Wyatt into the hard ring apron and picking him right back up. Now throwing him into the barricade. What's Ambrose planning here? And a power bomb to the outside. That hard concrete just slamming into the back of Bray Wyatt. Oh, Dean Ambrose beating the crap out of him now as Ambrose runs back in before he can get DQ'd. Bray Wyatt making it as well. Now Ambrose throwing him right back over the top rope. Ambrose isn't done with him on the outside yet. Ambrose is brutalizing Bray Wyatt here. Now throwing him into the announce table. This could be bad for Wyatt. Oh! And Ambrose slamming him down onto it. Oh! Wyatt reverses the drop kick, throwing Ambrose down. This is Wyatt's chance to take control. Where's he taking Ambrose? What's Wyatt planning here as we get to a 4 count, putting him up against the barricade? Oh, Wyatt beating him up against the barricade. Wyatt making it into the ring at a 6 count. Will Ambrose be able to make it? He gets to his feet. It looks like he will, but we are at a 7 count, and Ambrose makes it back in. Wyatt probably trying to get him counted out there. Oh, Wyatt raking the eyes of Ambrose while the ref wasn't looking. Wyatt now spinning him around. Oh. And an exploder slam by Bray Wyatt. Dean Ambrose could be in a bit of trouble now. Ambrose crawling to his feet. No, Bray Wyatt grabs him before he can. Oh, and a stiff uppercut. Ambrose countering by throwing Bray Wyatt into the corner. Oh, hard punch to the back of Bray Wyatt. And a hard knee and an elbow drop. Nice combination move there by Dean Ambrose. Bray Wyatt trying to crawl up to his feet. Ambrose not wanting to let him. And maybe it was smart for him to try not to, as Wyatt grabs Ambrose from behind. Oh, I don't even know what to call that one, but it looked painful. Wyatt now squeezing the tendons in Dean Ambrose's arms. Trying to make it hard for him to lock in that dirty deeds. Wyatt just staring at him now menacingly. Oh, Dean Ambrose reverses. He's got Wyatt now. Oh, twisting the arm of Bray Wyatt. Throwing him into the ropes, and another flying crossbody. Ambrose going for the pin. 1, 2, and Wyatt manages to kick out. Ambrose is going to have to do quite a bit more. Oh, and Bray Wyatt rolls out of the way. Oh, but Ambrose catches him with a quick before he has a chance to do anything. Spinning neck breaker to Bray Wyatt. Blah. Mouth messed up for a minute there. What's Ambrose doing here? He's juking and jiving. Oh, Ambrose trying to make Bray Wyatt tap out. Is Bray Wyatt going to tap out to Dean Ambrose here tonight? I can't see Wyatt. The ref's in the way. No, Dean Ambrose lets him out. What's Wyatt playing? Oh, Wyatt going for the pinfall now. Not Wyatt. Ambrose going for the pinfall now on Wyatt. And he's... Yo, ref, that was a 3 count. That was dirty, ref. That was a hard 3 count. Ref doing some sneaky things. Bray Wyatt's mind washed him. I guess you would say brainwashed him. Oh, and a Uranage from Bray Wyatt. Dirty tricks in the name of the Wyatt family. 1, 2. But Ambrose still kicks out. Wyatt can't believe it. After all he's done, Ambrose still kicks out. Oh! Ambrose picked up into a big slam there. What's Wyatt gonna do here? Oh no! Don't do it, Wyatt! He's looking for it. That horrifying spider walk. Bray's gonna kill you, chant. And the kiss, and he hits Ambrose with the Sister Abigail into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! Ambrose still manages to kick out. The crowd's going nuts. Wyatt's laughing. Wyatt just chuckles heartily at Dean Ambrose. Spinning him around, throwing him into the corner now. And a big splash. Just flattening Ambrose as Wyatt picks him right back up. And a roll up. 1, 2, 3. Oh! And Ambrose kicks out of the roll up still somehow. Wyatt using every dirty trick in the book. Oh, but Ambrose has Wyatt here as well. Putting him up against the ropes. Oh, and Wyatt throws him over. Ambrose managing to hold on. Not barely into the concrete, but now he is. After a stiff right punch by Bray Wyatt. And a nasty cough by me. Let me get a drink of water. As Ambrose locks him into a submission move on the outside. Ambrose can only hold that for so long before they get counted out. Out of 4 count now. Oh, Ambrose kicking Wyatt hard. And into a side Russian leg sweep. At a 6 count, Ambrose is back in the ring. Bray Wyatt could be counted out here. 7, he's still on the ground. Wyatt trying to get his way back up. And Wyatt makes it in just before the 8 count. They stare off once again. Ambrose taking advantage. Oh, and a DDT busting open Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's in serious trouble. Ambrose now locking it in. The straight jacket. The straight jacket to Bray Wyatt. Oh, but Bray Wyatt reverses. Oh, Bray Wyatt going for a move there. As Ambrose hits him with a running bulldog. Further injuring the wound on Bray Wyatt's head. Dean Ambrose calling for it. Going for the dirty deeds. Wyatt gets up. Ambrose has him. Dirty deeds to Bray Wyatt. Bray's gotta be out. 1, 2, 3. And Dean Ambrose wins despite the shenanigans by Bray. An impressive showing from both superstars here. But Ambrose just a bit more impressive. Ambrose maintaining his streak at 3-0. Impressive for now, but not too impressive yet. Let's see if he can continue to keep it up. We're gonna move on. We're actually gonna exit so I can turn off entrances. I actually just refreshed the page of my stream. So I actually, whatever you just said in chat, can you retype it so I can see it? I wasn't able to see what you said. Sometimes I have to refresh stream to make sure the stream's working right, because mine, like, freezes up a lot. So I wasn't able to see what you did. Next up! See, I'm just gonna turn, like, entrances off for everyone. Oh, entrances just defaulted back to on. Why? Like, that bothers me. Why did they turn right back to default on? They weren't doing this before. I don't know. Whatever. We've got ourselves a tag team match. Jericho against the League of Nations. Dang it, Bray. Bray, he tried. He did his best. He did some sneaky shenanigans in that match, but he just wasn't enough. Got Jericho against the League of Nations, Sheamus and Wade Barrett. We'll just go ahead and start this. I gotta clear my sinuses a bit. We're starting out. Kevin Owens running right in with that clothesline, but Sheamus reverses. Sinus infection. I forgot my medicine last night, so it was getting a little bad. But I'll be just fine. As we see Owens just kicking the crap out of Sheamus now. These teams clearly jockeying for position. That one actually wasn't like a sarcastic making fun of the game. I actually just said that non-ironically, without thinking. Jockeying for position to be the new #1 contenders to the tag team titles. Now held by Andre the Giant and Big Show. Two monsters of men. It's going to take a very tough tag team to be able to put them down. We saw not just Big Show and Andre, but Big Show dominating 2 whole matches. And we'll see Andre in a match after this. Possibly dominating again as Owens just slamming the knee of Sheamus down to the concrete outside. Sheamus now throwing Owens into the barricade and hitting him with a side suplex on the concrete at a 3 count now. Sheamus throwing Owens into the barricade again. A straight up brawl now. Oh, and just throwing Owens up and into the barricade. At a 5 count now. Sheamus slamming the knee of Owens now as revenge for earlier. Owens still on the ground. Sheamus tagging in Wade Barrett while Owens is still stuck outside. Owens making it at the 7 count. And Wade Barrett's there to grab him right away. A sneak attack throwing Owens into the ropes. And a spine buster by Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett, of course, defending his recognized character championship at Extreme Rules against Hideo Itami in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Which actually I don't think ever spilled to the outside of the ring. But regardless, a power slam there by Kevin Owens. Who now tags in Chris Jericho, the fresh man on their team. Barrett throwing Jericho. Owens and Jericho did fairly well in the tag team tournament, and they did lose in the 2nd round. But they dominated in the 1st round they were in. Now Jericho spinning Barrett around. Side suplex to Wade Barrett from Chris Jericho. Coughing. Wade Barrett. Oh! Jumping elbow to Chris Jericho. Picking Jericho up. Oh, went for a hard fist, but Jericho slaps him away. And now Jericho showing off with that suplex there to Wade Barrett. Now making a tag to Owens. That's the key to these tag team matches. Tag often to stay fresh. Keep your opponent weak and on your side of the ring. Owens hitting Barrett with a sidewalk slam. Now, Barrett struggling to get to his feet. Owens keeping Barrett from getting up, slamming him down. Owen for a kick, but Barrett caught him, taking out the leg of Kevin Owens. Now Barrett dragging Owens to the center of the ring, going for the pinfall. 1. Oh, Owens kicking out at 1. Not even close. Going for the tag to Jericho, but Wade Barrett stops him. Oh, and now Wade Barrett tagging in Sheamus. Owens still trying to get that tag to Jericho, but Sheamus stops him this time, throwing him into the corner. Oh, putting him up top. We could be seeing a big move here. Sheamus setting him up. Oh! And a top rope rolling senton. Sheamus going for the pin. 1, 2. And Owens still kicking out at 2. Somehow fighting out of that top rope rolling senton. Oh, and he kicks Sheamus. If he can take control right now, this would be a good chance for him to get a pin. Not a pin, a tag into Chris Jericho, which then could lead to a pin. Oh, and a rolling cannonball into the corner by Kevin Owens, dealing serious damage to Sheamus there. Owens going for the pin now. Sheamus is limp. 1, 2, but Sheamus still managing to kick out. Oh, Sheamus grabs Kevin Owens. He's taking him to his corner with Wade Barrett, throwing him into the side. Oh, I think Owens was going for something there, but Sheamus stops him. I don't know what Sheamus is trying to do. He's like stuck. But this time Owens grabs him. And like a knee backbreaker or something there. I meant a neck backbreaker, but something. I don't know. But it was good enough for Owens to make a tag out to Chris Jericho in time. Oh, but Sheamus reverses. He saw Jericho coming. Oh, and a running power slam to Chris Jericho. Sheamus tagging in Wade Barrett. These two facing off once again. Now Barrett taking advantage. Grabbing Jericho. Putting him up on the ropes. Throwing Jericho into the ropes now. And a big boot from Wade Barrett. A big Barrett. You have to imagine that whoever wins here, as this is essentially the debut of two tag teams, they could possibly get a shot at those world titles. Jericho just beating up Wade Barrett now. Throwing him into the corner. Oh no. Jericho setting him up top. We could be seeing another big move like we saw Sheamus do to Owens. And a side superplex to Wade Barrett. But that hurt Jericho just as much. Barrett, in fact, getting his back up to his feet fairly quickly. Oh! And Jericho insultingly slapping him down. Oh! Jericho's got him! Jericho's going for the walls of Jericho! And he's got it locked in on Wade Barrett. He's got the walls of Jericho locked in. Barrett's crawling for the ropes. But Jericho's got it locked in. And he lets him out. Barrett was too close to the ropes. Now Jericho's going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, but Wade Barrett kicks out. What's Jericho going to plan now? Elbowing the head of Wade Barrett, maybe preparing him for the code breaker, which he's doing now. He's calling for that code breaker. Is he going to work? And he connects with the code breaker to Wade Barrett. Going for the pin. Is Sheamus going to break it up? 1, 2. And Sheamus manages to break it up. And gets out of the ring before Owens can get to him. Oh, I think Owens and Sheamus are fighting on the outside as Jericho fights Barrett. No, they're there. Oh, Barrett hit him with the wasteland. And then leads right into a submission move. Hurting the back of Chris Jericho by quite a lot. Oh, but Jericho turns around, grabbing Barrett and throwing him into the turnbuckle. Spinning him around. Setting him up top for another move. What's this gonna be? Sheamus just watching on as Chris Jericho hits Wade Barrett with a superplex. That's twice now Barrett's gone off the top rope. He's also taken a code breaker. Jericho tagging in Owens as Barrett crawls his way to the ropes to get up. Oh, and Owens stops him. I think he was crawling for a tag there. Owens calling for something now. Barrett turning around. Oh, and a kick. Owens throwing him into the ropes. Pop-up power bomb to Wade Barrett. Owens going right into the pin. 1, 2. And Jericho stops him. 3. And Jericho defeats the League of Nations with impressive teamwork there. They've done a great job here tonight as they celebrate nicely. Jericho doing fantastic in their debut here. A great job by them. So I'm going to exit to make sure intros stay off. Like, I would prefer that. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho have formed a tag team. Yeah, I intentionally put them in a tag team. Interesting. What is this? Guess the Jericho is cheer. Owens is cheer. Oh, Owens just turned face. I didn't even realize that. Owens turned face to team with Chris Jericho. I didn't even think about that when I put the team together. Huh. But Jericho taking out the League of Nations in their debut match. Very impressive work indeed. Now we wait. We move on to our fourth match of the night. Incorrect button. Andre the Giant versus The Undertaker. Andre's single debut, but he absolutely dominated in the tag team match at Extreme Rules. Undertaker's debut in general, which is going to be very interesting. The two of them facing off. You have to believe they both definitely want a win here. As I type them in to take score of their records. As we begin, Andre, a massive monster, but Undertaker, a legend in his own right. Two legends here tonight. As Andre now rolling him over. Andre looking to take quick advantage of this match and just put a fast into it as he throws Undertaker to the outside of the ring. Andre not even wanting to go after him. Oh no, here comes Andre to the outside. As he works his way down, Undertaker gets to his feet. Oh, and Andre's pushed him off. Even Undertaker isn't strong enough to pick up the Giant, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre. As he now punches. Oh no. Throwing. Oh! Undertaker into the steel chairs. This may be getting more extreme than Extreme Rules was. Oh my god! Undertaker flipping Andre the Giant almost through the table there. Andre making it back into the ring as well. Now grabbing Undertaker once again and just throwing him face first into the ground. Chance for Undertaker. Oh, Undertaker, the dead man, getting back up. But Andre's right there to stop him. And Andre continuing to just push him off. Oh, and a running STO by The Undertaker. Able to take Andre off his feet. If anyone can take down Andre the Giant, it's got to be The Undertaker. Undertaker working it hard here. As we see him now thrown Andre into the ropes. And a big boot from the dead man. But Andre gets right back up. And is still pushing him off. Undertaker has not weakened him enough. But the greatest striker in the business, using that to his advantage to take him down. And a face buster there. Undertaker taking advantage of Andre's large size. Finding ways to take Andre the Giant down to the ground. Now picking Andre up, actually. Oh, and it went against him as Andre not throws Taker, but instead hits him with a massive headbutt. Now Taker kick. Andre kicking Taker in the back hard. And then dropping that big knee. It only takes so many hits for Andre to just destroy his opponent. As he now throws Taker into the corner. Oh! And Undertaker reverses with an elbow. But Andre stops him fast. Picking him up. Massive atomic drop. That's gotta just split the Undertaker in half there. His bones are shattered. Andre still just beating him down. Oh, reversing, not reversing, but blocking the Undertaker's punch. And then doing a punch of his own. And a huge, just massive slam over 7 feet in the air. And Andre brings down all of that weight onto the Undertaker. And it's gotta be over. 1, 2, 3. No, Undertaker kicks out. I knew we wouldn't see Taker go down that easily. But it's still going to be difficult for him to overthrow Andre the Giant. Oh! And Andre just lifts him up. Tosses him like a small child. Now, what is Andre planning here? Oh, and the massive elbow drop. Crushing the lungs and ribs of the dead man. 1, 2, 3. And Andre the Giant decimates the Undertaker. It was a good showing by Taker, but it wasn't good enough for the 8th wonder of the world. Andre the Giant, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, proving that he's just as dominant in singles competition here. as we move on to our next match, where hopefully intro is off. There's no way for me to default turn intros off. As we see John Cena facing Goldust here in the main event of Raw. What will happen? Who knows? Could Goldust become the new #1 contender for John Cena's World Heavyweight Championship? John Cena currently 5-0. Oh, the match is getting ready to start. Getting underway here. What? John Cena sees something. What's happening? Wade Barrett's coming out. The RC champion confronting the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena. Wade Barrett's like, I'm just here. Don't mind me. Cena's telling him to get out of here. Barrett, he's just coming out. I think he's coming to watch the match. He wants to see what the World Heavyweight Champion's up to. People are saying the World Heavyweight Championship is the main title. Wade Barrett disagrees. He thinks the recognized character title should be the main title. And he's just going to sit here at ringside and watch John Cena fight against Goldust. You have to imagine, will Wade Barrett interfere with this match? As we see Goldust facing off against John Cena here. Locking up. John Cena now in a bit of trouble. Oh, and John Cena drop kicking Goldust. Now Goldust pushing John Cena into the ropes here. Now the ref having to break it up. The two of them just didn't want to separate. They were holding their own, not wanting to give any give. That spinning elbow from Goldust to John Cena here in the main event of Monday Night Raw. And a drop kick to John Cena. John Cena not in his game right now. Clearly distracted by the fact that Wade Barrett's here at ringside watching the match. John Cena must be nervous. We'll see Goldust now hitting John Cena. If Goldust wins, I'm so done. He might do it. I believe Goldust is 1-0. Cena might be 5-0, but I think Goldust is also undefeated. Yes, Goldust 1-0, and he won his tag team match against the Ascension at Extreme Rules. This could be Goldust's rise to power. Goldust could defeat the man, the face that runs the place, John Cena. And you have to understand, Wade Barrett, he could potentially interfere with this match, and you know Cena's got to be thinking about that. About what would happen if Wade Barrett interferes. Oh, and we've seen that arm leg drop so many times against Ryback. Who honestly just kind of got, not really destroyed Extreme Rules. He put up a heck of a fight. And a slam by Cena to Goldust. Cena starting to turn things around, putting the wee little knees of Goldust. Oh, butt punch. Cena's signature butt punch move. And a drop kick, but Goldust manages to stay on his feet. Oh, and a chop to him. Oh, he's going hard on Cena now. Side Russian leg sweep to John Cena. Goldust now sneaking up on Cena from behind. Oh, but Cena reverses. Oh, and a massive chop. I knocked a water bottle over. A massive chop to Goldust. As Goldust picks Cena back up. Oh, could we see a DDT in here? No. What is this move? I don't know. But it was a heel to the face of John Cena there. We've already seen lots of excitement here tonight. Andre the Giant defeating The Undertaker. Owens turning face to form Team Jericho with Chris Jericho. Goldust now kicking Cena in the back. Goldust taking advantage of this main event slot here. Maybe wants to keep himself in the main event. Chance for Goldust as he picks Cena up and slams him down. 1, 2, Oh, but Cena kicks out that inverted Falcon's arrow by Goldust. Cena could be in serious trouble here as he gets up to his feet. Then Goldust is going for another chop, but Cena punches him. Cena going for a power bomb, and a sit-out power bomb by John Cena. Cena dragging Goldust to the center of the ring, but Goldust making his way to his feet. Oh, what's happening here? Goldust thrown into the corner by John Cena. Oh, Cena distracted by Wade Barrett. Oh, Cena's coming out to meet Barrett. Barrett hasn't done anything. Barrett's just watching. He's just interested in the match. Cena's staring down. Goldust up from behind, grabbing Cena. Oh, and hitting him down hard. Barrett hasn't done anything. Barrett applauding Goldust. Now Barrett leaving the arena, never really doing anything. Cena just got too suspicious of Wade Barrett there. Oh, and Goldust taking advantage, throwing Cena into the ring now with that big boot. Goldust taking huge advantage of Wade Barrett. Not even his distraction. Cena just got distracted by Wade Barrett even being there. Taking Cena into the ropes here. Oh, what's Goldust planning? He's putting Cena into the ropes. Oh no, Goldust. Oh! That's gonna do some serious damage to Cena. Goldust rolling him over now. Oh, and injuring the arm of Cena, trying to make it so he can't lift him up for the attitude adjustment. Oh, and a snapmare by Goldust. Oh, and a gut punch, or a punch to the groin by Cena there to get out of it. Oh, and an attitude adjustment out of nowhere by John Cena. 1, 2, 3. Cena pins Goldust with the attitude adjustment out of literally nowhere.
Let's take a look at some of the big highlights.
Cena now going 6-0, the biggest streak in Universe Mode so far. Cena celebrating his victory, managing to pull through the win even though he got distracted by Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett playing some serious mind games. As our two champions battle it out here. Not battle it out, but face off in a rivalry on Monday Night Raw. As we now see Cena leave. So ends Monday Night Raw, a big one at that. In the wake of Extreme Rules, lots of things have happened. There are some changes coming here to Universe Mode, and Cena better be ready. Cena saluting. As we now move on. We're not going to just click next show, but we are getting ready to move on to the next show. Which means Champion Bad News Barrett will face #1 contender Cena for the Recognized Character Championship. So we know for a fact that Bad News Barrett is defending his championship against Cena at Payback. But will Cena be defending his title at Payback? Who knows? Will it be a champion versus... Well, I mean, it's obviously going to be champion versus champion. Will Cena be putting his title on the line? Or will Cena have to defend his title in 2 matches at Payback? Who knows? But regardless, we will definitely be having a champion versus champion match at Payback. As we now move on to our next show, NXT, where we have the Green Power Ranger facing off. What are these rivalries? What are any of these rivalries? So it's interesting. Is that what are none of these are like NXT title rivalries. Here's what we're gonna do. Alright. We're gonna leave. Alright, we're gonna remove 2 of these rivalries. And we're gonna put Krampus. I think, thinking here. We want some kind of championship rivalry, because we don't need a ton of NXT rivalries here. But it wouldn't be the end of the world if we did. Thinking here. Thinking what to do about the rivalries. I think we start... I think we just let things play out with all three of these rivalries. And maybe based on how they go, they might get... None of these three rivalries are guaranteed to have a match at Payback. I'm just saying this now. This is too many non-title matches here when we already have a non-title rivalry on Raw. As well as some other matches I'd like to do. So none of these rivalries may get a match at Extreme Rules, because we still have to have the NXT titles. But I'll let the rivalries play out, see what happens. Because I don't know who would be #1 contender for the titles anyway. Speaking of which, at Extreme Rules, all championships changed hands. The NXT title changed hands from Deadpool to Krampus, and the NXT Tag Team Championship changed hands from the Royal Guard to the Power Rangers. Which the Green Ranger now trying to do stuff, facing off against Adolf Hitler, who weaseled his way out of a loss in his debut match. So this is his first technical match now, his first chance to get a win or a loss. As we also see Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street facing the Red and Blue Shy Guys, maybe vying for a position to face off against the Power Rangers at Payback. As we see also NXT Champion Krampus taking on the Black Power Ranger. Power Rangers might be going for all the NXT belts now. We also see Donald Trump facing Raphael. Raphael angered by Donald Trump and his weaselly political tactics, I guess would be the word there. Raphael trying to bring justice. And in the main event, we have David Bowie facing off against King Kong. So let's begin. Why are entrances like always on now? This is ridiculous. As we have the Green Ranger going on. Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna do this one last time. Customize universe. Story options. Did I do something? Wrong one. Customize universe, edit calendar. Show details? Is it like, did I always turn entrances on or something? I gotta check this. This is bothering me that entrances are like always on. No, that's just that crap. I don't know why entrances are always on. I don't know why it takes 8 years to load me backing out when I didn't change any settings. There's no loading. Oh, there's the loading screen again. Alright, let me get out of here. Yes, I'm done. I never edited the show. Let's just jump in it. Let's just jump in NXT. The Green Ranger against Adolf Hitler to begin NXT. Here tonight. All the Power Rangers are technically tag team champions, but specifically Red and White Ranger were the ones that won the tag team belts from Sans and Papyrus at Extreme Rules. But let's see how Hitler goes in this match since he weaseled his way out of a loss against the Deadpool NXT champion. As we wait patiently. I guess now would be a good time. I guess it's actually a better time for me to clear my nose, except now as soon as I say that, this pops up. Yeah, I'm going to start the match. I didn't come out.
Absolutely, Michael. This one's going to be great.
Choking, please. Choking, please. As, oh my god, this is spilled to the outside. I didn't even notice. As Green Ranger is beating up Hitler on the outside. Fighting for justice here. The Green Ranger trying to stop Hitler's villainy. Oh, and a super kick right to the outside. Now dropping the elbows on the entrance ramp. Green Ranger running back to the ring. At a 6 count. Oh, but Green Ranger's going right back out. He wants to beat up Hitler on the outside. I think Hitler was thinking about leaving there. Oh, and Green Ranger's going to make him leave. Green Ranger absolutely just destroying Hitler out here. Picking him up. And now grabbing him, throwing him down. Green Ranger showing true love of justice here. As we get to a 5 count. And Hitler breaks out of that armbar. 6. Both men make it back into the ring. And Green Ranger immediately grabs Hitler once again. Knocking the ref down and a spear to Hitler. The Green Ranger showing great strength here tonight. Hitler reverses his way out of that one as well. Now throwing Green Ranger into the ropes. And a drop kick to the Green Power. The Green Ranger now getting up to his feet. As we see him grab Hitler. Oh, and a code breaker to the Adolf Hitler. And another elbow drop. What is Green Ranger planning here? Oh, Hitler spinning him around. Grab him from behind, but Green Ranger reverses. Hitler's had almost no offense in this match. Oh! Tiger suplex from the Green Ranger, who's picking him up once again, not even close to being done. Oh! The Mighty Morphin power punch to Hitler. 1, 2. Oh, but Hitler manages to kick out. Green Ranger can't believe it. He's been absolutely dominant in this match. He thought it was over already. Oh! Amazing! Green Ranger showing true power there. Now, what's Green Ranger going to do? Setting Hitler up in the ropes. Throwing him to the outside. Onto the ring apron. Oh, Green Ranger. What's he doing? And a DDT to Hitler on the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. He is showing true fight for justice here tonight. And an elbow to Hitler's head as well. Absolute destruction by the Green Ranger here. Now spinning him over. No, Hitler's begging for mercy, but no mercy will be shown by the Green Ranger. Sup, Georgie boy? How's it going? Oh! Now Hitler's snapmare, getting Green Ranger in a headlock. Green Ranger trying to fight out of it. Could Green Ranger tap out to the headlock here? Possibly. Oh no. Hitler lets him out, seeing what's going on. Oh, Green Ranger right back up. And a Seth Walker from Hitler as well. Hitler's picking him up. Oh! Rolling him over. And a super kick to the Green Ranger. Adolf now going for the pinfall. 1. No! The Green Ranger kicks out at 1. He will not be defeated by true evil. But a kick to the small of the Green Ranger's back. Oh, and slamming him down. Oh, and a big knee. The Green Ranger's helmet protecting him a little bit there. But it won't protect him much. Throwing Green Ranger into the turnbuckle. Oh, and another punch leading him right back in. Followed by a big knee and elbow drop. This is turned around 180 degrees real fast for the Green Ranger. Oh, and a standing moonsault from Hitler. Hitler picking the Green Ranger up. Oh, the Green Ranger reverses. Throwing him over and knocking him down to the outside yet again. So now, we see it looking up. Green Ranger grabbing him on the outside and an uppercut. As the two stare off. Throwing Hitler into the ring apron there. Immediately picking him up again. Now throwing him back into the ring apron. Green Ranger brutalizing him. Showing no mercy. And again, right back into the ring apron as the Green Ranger gets back into the ring at the 5 count. 6. Hitler might be counted out here. Oh, and the Green Ranger showing off with a backflip. Hitler makes it back into the ring. Oh, Green Ranger kicking him. Oh, and a curb stomp to Hitler as Green Ranger gets funky with his spine there. 1, 2, 3. No! Hitler manages to kick out. Green Ranger is in disbelief. He's fighting for justice here. But true evil isn't saying down. Green Ranger going for an RKO. But Hitler reverses. Another back and elbow drop. Oh, and another stiff kick. Hitler wiping the sweat off his brow. Doing it again. Oh, I think Green Ranger was going for another RKO, but Hitler's ready for each one, and a drop kick by Hitler. Oh, Hitler taunting, knowing that he's got this in the bag as Green Ranger gets to his feet. Oh, and a tiger suplex from Hitler. Hitler now spinning him over. Can Green Ranger avenge the Jews? The Green Ranger fighting for all the Jews here tonight. A snapmare by Hitler. It's a battle for justice here tonight on NXT. Our opening match. I'm choking. Oh, Green Ranger. He's fighting out. He's going for it. He's beating him up. What's he gonna do here? Green Ranger getting into the center of the ring. Backbreaker. Now's the time for Green Ranger. He's cocking up his fist. The Mighty Morphin Power Punch. Hitler's gotta be knocked out after that. Green Ranger going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Green Ranger did it. He defeated Hitler. All is right with the world once again. No! Don't do it, Ranger! Oh! Green Ranger trying to show respect even to true evil, but Hitler refuses. He's angered. I'm shocked and befuddled by Green Ranger's show of sportsmanship there. Adolf's frustration is growing after losing to Green Ranger. Why is Adolf Hitler cheer? What? Let's ignore that for now. I didn't set these. As we move on to our next match, a tag team match. Bert and Ernie facing off against the Shy Guys here tonight. Tag team division running rampant. The Jews are saved by the Power Rangers. But Hitler, they're not saved forever. Hitler, he still reigns. He doesn't reign. He's still out there, plotting, trying to bring back the Fourth Reich. What is this? NXT's taken a weird turn since Deadpool lost his championship. Now we've got... Let's tone things down way to baby levels here with Bert and Ernie versus the Shy Guys. I think it's loading their entrance. I don't want the entrance, though. I'm gonna skip the entrance if it happens. Isn't this also a rivalry? Why is this a rivalry? This match is probably not gonna happen at Payback. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe Hitler will hire the Shy Guys as lackeys, and we'll get a 6-on-6 against the Power Rangers. Who knows? I'm just waiting patiently. This is going to take a while. It always takes forever to load 4Ks. First the Holocaust and the Nick. Oh! What a nice beginning. Ernie shaking hands with Red Shy Guy. I'm going to address this now. I downloaded these Shy Guys and I was like, oh cool, red and blue Shy Guy, lol. You're gonna see Shy Guy's face, you probably already saw it for a second there. He doesn't have a mask. He just has a danger caution tape and the word laser. So I will be referring to him as Laser. I don't know what the point of that is, but that's what it is. Oh, and Ernie going for a pin right off the bat. 1, 2. But Red Shy Guy kicking out. I'll alternate calling him Red Shy Guy and Laser, just like I alternate calling Nicolas Cage a Shrek, Nicolas Cage and Shrek. Oh, and a neck breaker to Red Shy Guy from Ernie there. Oh my god, is Ernie calling for his finisher already? What is this? What's happening? Ernie showing him how to get to Sesame Street. Now Ernie going for the pin here. 1, 2. Oh, but Red Shy Guy kicking out. Oh, and a stiff punch. Ernie now getting... No, Red Shy Guy reverses into a suplex of his own. Ernie, one of our best competitors here in NXT. Oh my god, what? What is happening? Oh, a Falcon's arrow by the Red Shy Guy. Now he's going for the pinfall. 1. No, but Ernie kicks out at 1. Just spitting in the face of the Red Shy Guy. Oh, drop kick to the back of Ernie's head. Savage fights here tonight. Oh no. Shy Guy's calling for the Shy Guy Slam. Ernie's turned around. Oh, it was actually an uppercut. I didn't even see that coming. I'm sure Ernie didn't. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, no, Ernie kicks out. I thought it was all over there. Oh, Ernie throwing Shy Guy into the ropes. Oh, and a big boot from Ernie. Blue Shy Guy had to get out of the way of that one. Ernie now going for the pinfall again. 1. Oh, Red Shy Guy kicking out at 1 now. These two leaders of their teams giving it their all here. Ernie trying to rake the eyes of Shy Guy, but they just don't exist. Oh! I got party foul by Ernie. I don't know what it would be called. Red Shy Guy crawling to the ropes, crawling to his tag team partner as Burt gets tagged in. He turns around, Burt grabbing the Red Shy Guy, throwing him into the corner. Oh, setting him up top. This could spell bad news for the Red Shy Guy. As Burt, top rope, side superplex. Man, Burt, you just weren't ready for that move, were you? Looks like he took that bad. Burt now picking up. No, the Red Shy Guy throwing him down. Red Shy Guy needs to make a tag to Blue Shy Guy. Red Shy Guy picking him up. No. Throwing him into the corner there. As Burt goes for a tornado DDT to Red Shy Guy. Burt, what's he planning here? Going up to the top rope. Oh, but Red Shy Guy manages to crawl out of the way. Burt's gone for that move a lot, and I'm never quite sure what he plans on going for there. Burt not allowing Red Shy Guy to crawl all the way up to his feet. Red Shy Guy turns around. Burt grabs him. Oh, Red Shy Guy reverses. He's now got Burt. Oh! Like a running RKO there. Red Shy Guy now tagging in his partner, Blue Shy Guy, completely fresh in this match. As we see Burt throwing Blue Shy Guy. Oh! Into a flapjack. What's Burt gonna do here? Burt's picking up Blue Shy Guy. As we see him turned around. Oh! A reverse DDT. Thank you, Michael. I had no idea what to call it. 1. Oh, but Blue Shy Guy kicks out, which I'm sure Burt can't believe here. Drop kick to the back of Blue Shy Guy. Oh no. What's Burt calling for here? Burt's calling for something. Spinning him around. Oh! The Burt switch! Lights out! As Ernie runs in. 1, 2. Oh, and Red Shy Guy still manages to break it up. And now Ernie DDTing Red Shy Guy into the mat as Burt kicks Blue Shy Guy down. But that took everything out of Ernie as well. Burt rolling Blue Shy Guy over, punching him down as he works his way to his feet. Oh, into a backbreaker from Burt. Burt now What's Burt planning? He's running around. I think he may have been trying to go to a top rope, but Blue Shy Guy got up. We're seeing. Oh, Falcon's arrow busting open Blue Shy Guy. As Burt makes the tag to Ernie. Blue Shy Guy's in trouble here. Ernie now picking up Blue Shy Guy. Throwing him into the corner. Oh! Kick to the back into an elbow drop. Blue Shy Guy needs to get out of there quick as Ernie just beats him down. And then immediately picks him up still by the head and a big punch. It's hard to see the... Oh! Snapmare driver from Ernie. As now Burt runs in to stop the Red Ranger, succeeding this time with a float over DDT. As Blue Shy Guy gets pinned. Burt and Ernie walking away with the victory here. Putting them at a 1-1 win record here. I'm sure they've got to be happy with that. Burt and Ernie coming in well. Shot T. And a good show of sportsmanship between the two tag team partners as we move into the next match. Tag team competition begins to heat up as Ernie and Burt take on Shy Guy and Shy Guy. Okay. As now we move on to Krampus, our NXT champion, facing off against another Power Ranger, the Black Ranger. We'll see how things go here tonight. Krampus winning the NXT championship, of course, at Extreme Rules. It was a tough fight against Deadpool, but he managed to pull through. Krampus actually only ever fighting 2 matches in Universe Mode so far. Absolutely dominating one of them. And the second being the NXT Championship match that he actually won. He'll be facing the Black Ranger here tonight. The Green Ranger coming away with the win against Adolf Hitler. The Red and White Rangers winning the Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules. Will the Black Ranger hold up the legacy and win yet again? There's also like a Blue Ranger somewhere, but I don't think he's on the card tonight. He hasn't really accomplished anything. Wire entrance is on. I hate this. This is terrible. Match momentum fast. Start the match. Oh, and immediately a running clothesline into the corner. Oh, but not Deadpool. Black Ranger gets Krampus into a German suplex. Black Ranger now slamming down the arm of Krampus. Picking Krampus up. Oh, and a lock up here. As we see Krampus pushing Black Ranger into the ropes. Black Ranger jumping over him. Oh, and a drop kick. We could be seeing Black Ranger maybe going for a title shot if he can defeat Krampus here tonight. As Krampus gets behind Black Ranger. And now, slamming him down into a headlock. Krampus is very large and shows true dominance at all times. As we now see Black Ranger. Oh, and a kick from Krampus to Black Ranger. And a big slap as well. Oh, Black Ranger hitting back. Oh, going for the Mighty Morphin Power Kick. He misses twice and then falls down. But now Krampus stops him with an uppercut. Kicking Black Ranger hard. Krampus got lucky with the Black Ranger missing with 2 of those power kicks. As now Krampus hitting Black Ranger with a snap suplex. And stomping Black Ranger while he's down. Krampus picking him up. Power Rangers could be going for complete dominance here in NXT. As we get a neck breaker from Krampus. Now we see Krampus picking the Black Ranger up. As he's got him. Oh, and an elbow to the back of Krampus's head. And another elbow. But Krampus reverses the third one. Now grabbing him. What's Krampus planning here? Another snap suplex to the Black Ranger. Black Ranger's fighting strong with another elbow. The crowd's going wild. Side Russian leg sweep to the Black Ranger. The crowd really showing their support of these two talent here tonight. Oh, into a British figure four leg lock onto the Black Ranger here. Krampus letting it go. Oh, and now Black Ranger picking up and slamming down Krampus, showing true strength there as well. Athleticism and strength are everything the Power Rangers have. And an exploder slam by the Black Ranger. Now he picks up Krampus. Oh, and a Mighty Morphin power kick, knocking Krampus unconscious. Black Ranger now going for the pinfall here on the NXT champion. One. No. The NXT champion kicking out at one, proving his true strength there. Oh, running. It's like a face plant. I don't even know. Oh, the Black Ranger's calling for it. What's he gonna do here? Oh, and a spinning kick by Krampus stops Black Ranger from whatever he was planning. Oh, but now Black Ranger's got him. Uranage from the Black Ranger. Now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! The NXT champion Krampus kicks out of the Uranage. The Mighty Morphin Power Slam. Oh, Krampus stuffed him in the bag. Stuffed him in his sack. And now Krampus going for the big swing. He stuffed him in the sack, and now he's swinging the sack around. Oh, and release. The Black Ranger's got to be in trouble here. 1, 2. Oh, and the Black Ranger still kicks out. The NXT champion Krampus can't believe it at all. Someone has got to lose here tonight. We see the Black Ranger now grabbing Krampus with another German suplex. Now, Black Power Ranger working the temples of Krampus here, trying to make him dizzy. Picking him up. This could be the end for the Krampus. Could be the end for NXT. Oh, Mighty Morphin power kick. Black Ranger going for the pin here now. Now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And the Black Power Ranger pins our NXT champion Krampus. Krampus won the title last night and immediately loses his next match. He didn't lose the title, but lost his next match. An impressive debut by the Black Ranger. The Power Rangers really showing true grit here on NXT. As it actually takes less loading time to just skip through the intros, as annoyed as I am by it. As we now move on to Donald Trump versus Raphael. What is gonna happen here? Who knows? As I wait patiently. Boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. That's the one downside to this. Is it loading takes a decent amount of time. I guess does it though? Is it less loading time if I take out the entrances, or is it about the same? Because with the entrances, the loading time is like extra long, and it's like, it's like, don't know what to do. Now let's get ready for Donald Trump versus Raphael, I guess. I don't even know what's happening here, if I'm being completely honest. Just a whole lot of who knows. Here we go. Entrances that I don't care about. As we now have Raphael versus presidential candidate Donald Trump. As we begin. Raphael's had some problems with the way Donald Trump has been trying to his plans for running the country. So Raphael's gonna do something about it. Raphael immediately just victimizing Donald Trump, dealing a serious beating to him. Now, Donald Trump able to get behind Raphael. Donald Trump managing to actually do something, throwing Raphael around. Raphael's got him a headlock, but Donald Trump throws him into the ropes. Oh, but Raphael just knocks him right back down. Trump making his way to his feet. Raphael grabs him into a big power slam. Now, Donald Trump grabbing Raphael, throwing him to the ring apron. Oh, and a punch to the outside. Donald Trump stomping down on Raphael. Now, a drop kick to the outside. Raphael has a bit of a black smudge on his face. Some serious bruising. Got like a black swollen jaw from Donald Trump already. As Trump throws Raphael into the stairs. Now Trump running into the ring as he gets to the 6 count, not wanting to be disqualified, counted out. Trump's gonna build a wall around these mutants. Oh, but Raphael picks Trump up and just throws him. Raphael dragging him to the middle of the ring. Oh, massive knee drop to the face of Donald Trump. Oh, Raphael dealing some damage. Donald Trump picking him up. Standing flapjack. It's been a very back and forth contest so far as Raphael catches the leg of Donald Trump and swings him over. Raphael punching hard. Oh, but Donald Trump reverses with a punch of his own. Now Donald Trump snap suplex to Raphael. Using that small loan to win this match. Giving Raphael a small loan of a beatdown. We see a backbreaker to Raphael trying to crack that shell. Donald Trump picking him up now. As we see a DDT to Raphael. Donald Trump going for the pin. 1, 2, but Raphael kicks out. Trump can't believe it. He thought it was all over. Oh! Raphael went for that spinning forearm and hit it this time. Spinning backhand, actually. Knocking Trump clean out as Raphael goes for the pin. 1. Oh, but Trump kicks out at 1. It took Raphael just a bit too long to go for that pin. Raphael now working the head of Donald Trump. As he slams. Oh, Raphael's calling for it. Is he going for it? He is. The Shell Razor Powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. No. Donald Trump manages to kick out. My voice is cracking. My throat's very dry. As Raphael throws Trump over the top rope. Now Raphael bringing it to the outside. What's Raphael planning out here? Oh, a big kick and a big punch. You can see the spit flying out of Donald Trump's mouth. May have lost a tooth, but Trump's gonna punch right back. Raphael says no, 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 and throws him down. And a half Boston Crab on the outside. As we get to a 4 count. But now Trump kicking Raphael down and then running back to the inside of the ring as Raphael follows. Raphael throwing Trump into the corner. Oh no. Raphael slamming him back in there into a German suplex. Raphael, big knee to the head of Trump. Trump should just get out of this match now. He's getting absolutely destroyed. Throwing Trump into the rope. And a big boot to Trump. A big turtle foot. Oh, Trump reverses though. And now Raphael spinning him around. Oh, side backbreaker. That took a lot of Raphael. Raphael going for the pin. 1, 2. Trump kicks out. Raphael's wanting this to end quickly now. He's running out of stamina. It's taking everything out of him. So now, Raphael. Oh, he's just taunting with this standing suplex now. Really rubbing it into Donald Trump. But as much as he's, you know, showing off, he's really out of breath here. Raphael picking Trump up. Oh, my God. Oh, and a turtle curse there. The turtle's curse to Donald Trump. 1, 2, 3. No! Donald Trump kicking out. Raphael can't believe it as Trump crawls to his feet. And a belly-to-belly suplex. Trump's barely gotten any offense in ever since Raphael started taking control here. And Raphael's calling for it again. The Shell Razor Powerbomb. And he's gonna connect with it. There it is. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. And Raphael defeats Donald Trump. In Raphael's debut match. Blah. Burp, 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 burp. Wait, did I just put Raphael as 1-0 or 0-1? 1-0. Okay, good. I did the right thing. Raphael is the victor here tonight. Ruff's done a good job here. He's really shown off. As we move on to our main event here on NXT. I don't even remember what it was. Rivalry shenanigans. I think it might be faster to actually exit and turn off intros if I'm being honest here. As we move on to our main event of NXT, I actually don't remember what it is. Match number 5, David Bowie versus King Kong. as we get ready for this. Both of these men making their debut here tonight. I'll put Bowie as B, just for Bowie, instead of David Bowie. Now you have to imagine, David Bowie might be in some trouble here. He is fighting a giant ape, King Kong. Will he be able to defeat the beast, the other eighth wonder of the world, King Kong? It's time to find out here at the main event of NXT. As immediately David Bowie grabs King Kong. Smart move by David Bowie there. As now he rolls King Kong over and a stiff kick to the back. Now punching King Kong as King Kong falls over. Oh, David Bowie really giving it to King Kong here. Way more than I expected. Oh, but he took too long to catch his breath. David Bowie's probably very nervous as King Kong throws him to the outside and immediately follows. David Bowie trying to crawl to his feet. Oh, and a big punch. Followed right up with more punches. And another running bulldog onto the corner of the stairs. He might have just gouged King Kong's eyes out with that one. King Kong now getting thrown into the barricade. And a side Russian leg sweep from David Bowie. David Bowie's been in full control here. Ready from the very beginning. Oh no. And a power bomb to the concrete by David Bowie as we get to the 6 count. David Bowie now running to the inside. A bit of a slow count here, ref, as he gets to 7. King Kong makes it to the inside. David Bowie and King Kong staring each other down. David Bowie hitting him hard. David Bowie knowing what he needs to do to take on a giant monster like King Kong. But King Kong reverses with some punches of his own, including an uppercut. David Bowie was caught up in the ropes there for a second. Real bad for him, real good for King Kong. Don't get trapped in the dark matter. King Kong now swinging neck breaker to David Bowie. And you have to imagine it doesn't take much from King Kong to break a neck. Now, King Kong picking up David Bowie. David Bowie reverses with an uppercut of his own. And a big kick and a DDT to King Kong. Now, what's David Bowie planning as he spins? Flips David Bowie, turns King Kong over. Oh, went for an elbow but missed. King Kong catching him with a punch. Now throwing David Bowie into the corner. Oh, slamming him down. And King Kong throwing him into the other corner with a massive impact as he picks David Bowie up into a gut buster. King Kong taunting, he's calling. King Kong might be ready to finish David Bowie off already. Oh, a neck breaker there to the knee, the massive knee of King Kong. Oh, and a DDT from King Kong to David Bowie. David Bowie might be completely knocked out. 1, 2, 3. No, David Bowie still manages to kick out. King Kong, a stiff kick to David Bowie's back. King Kong calling for the end. What's King Kong gonna do here? Picking him up in that fireman's carry. Oh, into a slam. Now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. King Kong defeating David Bowie. Even though David Bowie put up one heck of a fight, it just wasn't enough for the giant 8-man King Kong. I just looked for David when I just remembered I put him as Bowie. And so ends our main event for NXT. King Kong, the other 8th wonder of the world, standing tall here tonight. A very interesting night here at NXT. as I'm going to take a small intermission. I've been drinking a lot of water, sore throat, I have to use the restroom. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright. I'm gonna drink of water and we get right back into it. Normally I wait to do intermission until after the first Smackdown, but couldn't really wait anymore. Based on how dry my throat is, how much water I have to drink. Might have to do a second intermission at some point. Even if it's just to refill my waters. Not really refill, but get more. Regardless, we're moving on. We're advancing to the next show. As we now move on to Friday Night Smackdown, where we will see the primetime players face off against the Ascension, Connor and Victor. Tyson Kidd facing off against Thorne in Thorne's debut match. And Bernie Sanders facing off against Stardust. Interesting series of matches here. Let's jump right into primetime players versus the Ascension. The Ascension, obviously going to be a bit disappointed, having lost at Extreme Rules against the Dust Brothers. They've got to be looking for some redemption here. They seemed like really strong, dominant tag team competitors. And they probably still are, but they lost. I'm burping a bit. It's like those little half burps where it doesn't come out of the way. But they lost to the Dust Brothers, so they want to gain back some momentum. Maybe hard for them to do with Titus O'Neil suplexing him into that rope. Connor. As now we see Connor putting Titus up in the ropes and throwing him into a spine buster there. Kicking him hard. Connor's trying to take back control. We know that Connor is pretty much a one-man army from what we've seen of the Ascension so far. Honestly, I think here in Universe Mode, Connor could do quite well in singles competition as he slams Titus O'Neil's head down repeatedly. Now Titus O'Neil running back into the ring as Connor follows him, throwing Titus O'Neil into the turnbuckle. As now we see Titus O'Neil get put up top. We know the Ascension loves to do this, hang people up in the Tree of Woe, and then putting his boot right in Titus O'Neil's face. Filthy. Connor's yelling at him. Oh, and Titus O'Neil reverses. Now grabbing Connor. And a suplex. Just a reminder that if you... Titus O'Neil going for the pin. 1, 2. Connor managed to do that. Just a reminder, if you miss any matches or any streams, all of them will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. Link below the stream. It might take me a day or two to get them to upload. But I believe, hopefully after today, they'll start going up the day that I stream them. I just had a bit of a backlog I had to get up first. As we see now Connor going for a tag to Victor. Titus O'Neil, no, not going for a tag to Darren Young. He thought about it, decided against it, as he picks up and slams down Victor. Now going for a tag to Darren Young, giving his tag team partner an advantage against the somewhat weakened foe. Not as even as it was going to be originally, as Darren Young throws Victor over the top rope, sending him barreling down to the outside. Now Darren Young kicking the gut of Victor hard. The Ascension versus the Dust Brothers actually ended up being the longest match at Extreme Rules, going about 40 minutes long. And it was the opener of the night. And a German suplex to Victor on the outside. Now we see Darren run inside, punching Victor hard. And a huge backbreaker from Victor, as Victor tags back in his partner Connor. Connor now throwing Darren Young into the ropes. And a big boot from Connor. Connor setting him up for kind of razor's edge powerbomb. Oh, but Darren Young gets out of it. Connor just stares him down before grabbing him again for a big toss, showing that he doesn't care if Darren Young gets out of one move. He'll just put him in 3 more. Now. Oh, Connor taunting the cocky suplex. All the blood rushing to Darren Young's head there. Now squeezing the arm of Darren Young. Slamming him down. Oh, and a hard hit. Darren Young now side Russian leg sweep to Connor. Might be looking to turn things around. Darren Young going for the tag to Titus O'Neil. Darren Young needs to get out of there and get some rest. He's taking a big beating from Connor as Titus throws Connor into the corner. Now throwing him into the other corner. Oh, and a big splash from Titus O'Neil. And a hip thrust as well. Titus O'Neil picking Connor up. Oh. Oh. Massive backbreaker. And a fall-away slam. Titus O'Neil going for the pin on Connor now. 1, 2. And Victor managing to break it up. And getting out of the ring before Darren Young can get him. Oh, and Connor's chops Titus O'Neil. Oh, and a standing flapjack to Titus. Connor bringing that out of nowhere. Darren Young not back up on the ropes yet. But he makes it back. He'll be able to break it up if he needs to, most likely. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Titus O'Neil kicks out at 2. Both men could be setting up for their big move. Titus O'Neil could set up a tag team finisher here. That's exactly what he's doing. Oh no! Oh, and just snapping Connor in half as Darren goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Victor breaks it up again. Victor, the speedier of the two and the best at breaking up pinfalls. Connor's the powerhouse. Victor is the lifeline here of the Ascension. As Darren Young picks up Connor, able to stop it. Oh, and a big kick. Oh, and a spinning neck breaker. Connor could be in serious trouble here. Darren Young goes for a pin, which he doesn't appear to be doing. Maybe. Darren Young's getting him right in the center of the ring. Oh, dropping a leg. Dropping an elbow. Dropping a forearm onto the head of Connor. Now going for the pin again. 1, 2. Victor breaking it up for the 3rd time. Victor's great at breaking up pins, but I think Connor needs to tag out and get out of there. Darren Young throwing Connor into the corner, but his tag team partner's not there. Oh, what's Darren Young planning? Oh! And a second rope leg drop to a standing Connor. Putting him in the corner again. Now maybe going for another tag team finisher. That's exactly what's happening. What are they planning here? Oh! And he Falcon's arrow Titus O'Neil on to Connor. Unbelievable. Titus O'Neil not even going for the pin. Now he is. 1, 2. Oh, and Victor still bringing it up. Darren Young and Titus O'Neil need to get better at stopping Victor from breaking up the pin. Connor throwing Titus O'Neil into the corner now. But again, his partner's not there. But Connor's still able to put his boot in Titus O'Neil's face. Victor attacking Darren Young on the outside with a side suplex. Connor could take advantage here to pin Titus O'Neil if possible. As he now throws Titus into the corner again. And another boot. I think Connor's trying to wait for Victor to get back over here. Maybe do a tag team maneuver. Working the boot. Might be smart of Connor just to make a tag anyway. Even if he can't get a move out of it. Connor now calling for something on Titus O'Neil. I don't know what he's planning here, though. Spinning him around. Oh! A full Nelson slam. Going for the pin. Victor ready to stop Darren. 2. Oh, but wasn't ready enough to stop Darren Young from breaking up the pin. This is where tag team matches get hectic. Oh, Darren Young getting caught up in the ropes there a bit as he flies through them. Titus O'Neil reversing. Now throwing. Oh, and a German suplex to Victor from the outside. As Titus O'Neil puts Connor up on the top rope. Now, Titus O'Neil. Side superplex to Connor. 2 big men went flying. Titus O'Neil now tagging in Darren Young. Victor still not on his side of the ring yet. Connor unable to make a tag to get out. He's trying though. Darren Young throwing him into the corner with Titus. Tag team maneuver. That's exactly what we're going to see here. Oh no. They're going to break Connor in half. Oh. He's in serious trouble. But Victor's probably going to break it up again. 1. And Victor was already there. Victor knew what was coming. Darren Young needs to deal with that better. As we see, oh! Connor was going for that standing flapjack, but Titus O'Neil reversed it. Connor doesn't even care. Oh, Titus O'Neil reversed what might have been a sidewalk slam. Titus O'Neil. Ghetto blaster. Taking out Connor. Go for the pin, Titus. Go for the pin before Victor gets there. 1, 2, and Victor still makes it. Unbelievable side Russian leg sweep from Darren to Victor. The Ascension, they're unstoppable together. And another cocky suplex to Titus O'Neil from Connor. It's out of control. Connor going for the pinfall here now. 1, 2. Darren managing to break it up. Connor exhausted. Connor hitting Titus O'Neil. Connor still refusing to tag out to Victor. Connor, I guess, doesn't need to. Oh, but Titus O'Neil getting him up for a cocky suplex of his own. Both men showing off now. Suplex to the Ascension as Titus O'Neil tags in Darren Young. I'm amazed that Connor has yet to tag into his feet anymore. He's out of it. Darren Young hitting him yet again. Now Connor grabbing Darren Young though. Backbreaker. And now Connor finally making the tag to Victor, the much needed one. Victor's had plenty of time to rest. Well, even if Darren and Titus haven't taken much damage, they've certainly used up a lot of stamina as Victor sets Darren Young up on the top rope. Setting him up for a superplex to Darren Young. And it connects. Victor now going up to the top rope. Oh, diving elbow drop from the top rope from Victor. Victor still not done yet. Slamming down the knee of Darren Young. Now going for the pin. 1, 2. No, Darren Young kicks out. Titus O'Neil not even having to break it up as Darren Young throws Victor into the ropes. And a scoop slam to Victor. Darren Young rolling him over. What are we seeing here? Oh! Wrenching the head of Victor. But Victor hasn't had that much damage to him. He may not tap out here. Nope. Victor not tapping out to Darren Young's submission maneuver there. As now Victor turning him around. Side Russian leg sweep to Darren Young. Now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No. Darren Young kicking out yet again. Victor grabbing Darren Young. Flipping him over. Impressive showing from both teams here. But something's gotta give. STO from Victor. Victor going for the pin. Connor's quick to get in the ring. 1, 2, 3. No, Darren Young manages to kick out as Connor stops Titus O'Neil. Oh, and a knee to the back of Darren Young. The Ascensions being the true definition of never give up right now, as Darren Young gets thrown into Victor's corner. Victor. What's he going for? Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes to Darren Young. Oh! And a Tiger Power Bomb from Victor. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Connor's nowhere to be seen though. 1. Connor's right there to stop Titus O'Neil. 3. The Ascension defeat the Primetime Players after a long and grueling battle. I'm in shock that the Ascension managed to walk away here with the win. After the whole beating that Connor took, he was still able to run fast enough to turn this match around. The Ascension just work great as a tag team. Connor is a one-man wrecking machine, and Victor is always there to break up the pins. And even when Victor's in the ring, Connor is there just as quickly to break up the pins. Victor looked very sad. But that was our opening match here on Friday Night Smackdown, as we get ready to move on to the next one. A reminder that Payback is 4 weeks away. Still unsure what any matchups will be, other than that Bad News Barrett, Wade Barrett, will be defending his RC title against John Cena, the World Heavyweight Champion, in a champion versus champion match. And here we have Tyson Kidd going up against Thorne. And Tyson Kidd's in Thorne's debut, Tyson Kidd's already had a debut. I believe he was defeated by Luke Harper in week 1. But here we go. Thorne, the commissioner of WWE 2K16 Universe Mode, making his debut in a wrestling match. Where will the winds take him? Or will he lose to Tyson Kidd right away? Who knows? We will find out right here, right now. Smackdown. As we jump right into it, Tyson Kidd, Thorne backing off a bit. No, it's a trick. Thorne now pushing Tyson Kidd into the ropes. The ref having to break it up. Thorne almost twice the size of Tyson Kidd here. And Thorne pushing him into the ropes once again. The ref having to break it up a second time. Unbelievable. Thorne just showing his strength here. And a third time pushing Tyson Kidd into the ropes. The ref. Oh, and Tyson Kidd slapping Thorne this time. Tyson Kidd didn't like that disrespect. Thorne likes it even less as he throws Tyson Kidd in the ropes. Oh, spinning elbow to Tyson Kidd. And now Thorne just slamming the arm of Tyson Kidd into the ground. Punching him hard. Tyson Kidd turns around. Now, inverted STO. Face planting Thorne into the ground. Tyson Kidd spinning him over. Oh, and a leg lock. A British fatal four-way. A British figure 4 leg lock. Thorne able to get out. Oh, Tyson Kidd hitting him from behind. Now Thorne picking up Tyson Kidd for a huge backbreaker. Back and forth match. But when Thorne applies his dominance, he really shows how strong he can be. Now, snap suplex to Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd learning a lot in the Heart Dungeon, as you just heard Jerry Lawler say, as Thorne tries to make Tyson Kidd tap out. Now, Tyson Kidd elbowing Thorne. Reversal over Thorne, spins him around. Grabbing him. Oh! And a neck breaker to the back of Thorne's knee. Massive knee drop on the Tyson Kid's tiny head. And a drop kick to Tyson Kidd as well. Those large feet doing serious damage to Tyson Kidd here. Spinning him around. Oh my god! Oh! The stunner from Thorne. I don't remember what he calls that. That inverted suplex stunner. 1, 2. But Tyson Kidd kicks out. I don't know what Thorne's planning to do here. Oh! As Thorne works the arm of Tyson Kidd here. Now picking him up. What's he planning? Thorne throwing Tyson Kidd into the ropes. Oh, lifting him up. Oh, into a code breaker. Thorne going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Thorne defeats Tyson Kidd in a show of absolute dominance. An impressive showing indeed. Thorne winning his debut match here. Kidd going 0-2 now, having lost to Luke Harper week 1. Thorne's done well. He might be fighting his way towards his winning his own Thorne Super Sweet Championship belt. Him holding his own belt. It could be the dream for Thorne here. But who knows? As we wait patiently for the second match here on Friday. No, the third match here on Friday Night SmackDown. The main event, Bernie Sanders against Stardust. And a one-on-one match is the main event. As we wait patiently, former presidential candidate Bernie Sanders against the weird one, Stardust. And as we begin our main event, Friday Night SmackDown. This is it, the moment we've been waiting for. 2 minutes, they're off. They gave each other a look before locking up, trying to figure out who the better man is here. And slamming him down. Actually, wait, I think there may be a situation. I believe the internet may have gone kaput. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill the stream and restart it. If it's even still streaming. Because my internet appears to have all wonked out.